So today I'm gonna rank the Ratchet and Clank video games. This is my favorite game series. I finally got a PS5. I was able to complete Rift Apart, which is the newest one in the series. I feel like we'll just go left to right here. These are all the console versions, by the way. Mobile versions weren't that great in my memory. So starting off with this one, it's Ratchet and Clank One for All. This is their kind of like a 4-player game where you get to play as Dr. Nefarious, Clank, Ratchet, or Captain Quark. I don't remember it being super great, if I'm honest. Obviously not F. I don't think anything's going to F. D. It's not like super duper. It's not A. It's not B. We'll go C. I remember it. I remember playing it and not really caring that much about what was going on and just playing it because it was a Ratchet and Clank game. Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault. If I remember correctly, you like place down turrets and stuff, kind of like a tower defense, but you run around in third person and like go to the different points and place it down. I also don't remember it being that much fun. It's definitely lower in my opinion than this one. Let's go D. You know, if we're trying to get the biggest spread, let's go D. Into the Nexus. I think this was a really short one. There were like a couple of short ones. It's been such a long time. Or maybe this is the one with the twins, I think. So, I mean, it's not bad. I almost want to put it on C, but then I feel like I'm not spreading them out. Let's just go with C. Okay, this is the 2016 remake of the original. They updated it. They changed the voices. It's the same basic storyline, although I think Nefarious comes in and messes with it. I think we're gonna go A. Oh man, like I feel like A is a little too generous. I don't know. You know, let's go B. It's pretty true to the original, and I mean, but they made the necessary updates that they needed to make. And this is Ratchet and Clank A Rift Apart. This is the most recent one, and actually the one that I'm currently trying to like platinum right now. I feel like it gets a little bit of a favorable vote in my head because it's so new to me, or because it's the first time that I've played it. But I also realized that most of, or even half of the game, over half the game, it feels like you're not playing as Ratchet, you're playing as Rivet, which to me kind of feels a little weird. It's a decent length game. It's got a lot of like new and old mechanics, and you can traverse everything the same way whether you're playing as one or the other. I'm gonna go B. It did what it needed to do. It got the story out. I'd like to see where it keeps going. Be interested to see if they make like a Rivet and kit thing. All right, now this is the OG. This is the first one, the actual original Ratchet and Clank. It's just nostalgic for me. I have to put it in A. Going Commando. God, if I can remember. Again, this is all nostalgic stuff that I'm remembering. I feel like Going Commando is a B. You know, it's not quite as good as that one, but it's still classic. Actually, if I'm remembering correctly, I feel like I might have done that more. We'll just do B. Full Frontal Assault also was really good. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I feel like I gotta put all these up here. Okay, let's all right. No, the first one goes to S, and then we have B for Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal. Again, I feel like I'm giving them extra points because they're nostalgic. Deadlocked was also a really good one. This was more like just full-on arenas, just going in, doing arena challenges, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna put that in A as well. But again, these are all the PS2 ones, so I feel like I feel like nostalgia is just giving them an extra boost, you know? Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. It's not quite down here, but it's like down here. Oh man, okay, then we have Secret Agent Clank. I don't want to put anything in F. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll put this in F. That's fine. We'll put that in F. I played it. Wasn't super great. I barely remember any of it. There was like a monkey and a banana gun, I think. This is Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction. If I'm correct, this is almost like when they tried to reboot the entire series in a way. I'm inclined to put it to B. It's still got a good kind of introduction to people who weren't familiar with what was going on and everything, but it also kept with we're continuing on from the previous. They didn't. Originally I would have thought this would have been this, but then they came out later with that. It was like they tried to do this with this, but in a completely different way, and then they went back and did this again, which is really just this, but a little bit updated. All right, and then we have, what is that, Quest for Booty? I remember it being like Into the Nexus. It's like kind of a shorter game. I'm almost tempted to put it down here, but then I'm thinking if we compare Into the Nexus and Quest for Booty, the only thing that really springs to mind is that I remember a little bit of Into the Nexus, and I don't really remember much about Quest for Booty, which kind of makes me want to put it down here. And then the last one here is Ratchet and Clank crack in time. I do remember it being pretty good, and I do remember playing through it multiple times and everything. You know what? I'm gonna keep it on B. I was gonna give it a little extra because I think maybe I just enjoyed it more. I can't really remember. I didn't realize there were this many. Personal highlights, obviously, go back and play that one all the time. Even though it's older, it's a classic. I remember this one with all the challenges and like the rainbow guns at the end, you know, and then coming back playing this, which is still that, but it's just really nostalgic. These were all pretty good. I don't know, they did some weird experimental things, you know what I mean? You know, they weren't horrible experiences, they just weren't super great. And then we don't talk about this one. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and have a good day.